Keith, this is the 2009 Corolla XLE, he asked to see. Luxury trim level of the brand new redesigned 09 Corolla, all right? I want to tell you a few things about it first before we go over the features of it. It's the #1 selling car in the whole world, all right? Since its inception in the United States in 1968, it's been in the US 41 years, and again, the #1 selling car in the entire world. All right. Now, what I want to show you is not only why it's been the #1 selling car in the world, but why it's going to continue to be the #1 selling car in the world. You'll see as I go around, it's not just one feature, it's not just two features, but it's a completeness that's going to give the Corolla. You'll see safety features. All right. You'll see QDR features. QDR is a terminology Toyota uses. It stands for quality, durability, and reliability. All right, you'll see performance features. You'll see features that lower your cost of ownership. You will see comfort features, and last but not least, style features, which led you to it. So you'll see it not only as looks, it has brains. All right, tough combination. All right, we'll start by getting to the guts of it. If you would, the trunk release is right here, Keith. You want to pop that for me? And you got that? All right. Right over here. There you got it. Right over here. Here's your hood release right here, next to the T, Toyota symbol. All right. First you'll see, all right, your 1.8 liter, 4-cylinder, dual VVTi engine. All right. It has 16 valves. All right, so it's 4 valves per cylinder. There's actually 2 valves going in and 2 valves going out. It's the most efficient combination they've come up with so far. The dual aspect of the VVTi is just Toyota's latest technology development. They've had the VVT forever, not forever, but for a long, long time. It stands for variable valve timing. All right, it just means that while you're driving, it can vary the gas-oxygen mixture to give you your best gas mileage, the best overall performance based on your driving habits. The I is an addition they've come up with that actually, believe it or not, will remember how you drive. For an extreme example, if you take the same route every day, you go up that big hill, you go down that steep hill, it will remember that. And it'll remember that you're going up that hill. And you will use less gas, you will get better performance. It uses that in combination with what's called ETCSI, Electronic Throttle Control System with Intelligence. Right, a lot of fancy terminology, but what that does is remembers your, it keeps track of your driving, basically what you're doing all the time. Stepping on the gas, stepping on the brake. It remembers your driving habits. Right? That's the bottom line. That's the bottom line. All right? Some safety features here. Now, you've probably heard of crumple zones, right? Yes. All cars pretty much have crumple zones. What Toyota's done here, see these little spots right there? Those are the crumple zones. They actually get larger to smaller. What Toyota's done here is, God forbid, head-on collision. It absorbs at first with the bigger spaces, and as it gets closer, it tightens up. As it gets closer to the cabin, you mentioned you had a wife and kids, and obviously that's important. As it's getting closer, it's protecting your wife outside of the cabin. There's crumple zones in the rear as well, so if you get in a rear-ended, they'll do the same thing coming back towards the kids. All right. I mean, I can talk about this all day long, but we actually have a customer that brought us this picture after she, you can see, got a serious head-on collision. There's going to be a few other items I'll show you inside that she walked away without a scratch because of it. Getting all this camera guy? So.
ShamWow.
ShamWow. So, you also have breakaway engine mounts that, in that same collision, will drop that engine underneath, so that big piece of metal does not go into the engine. Okay, some few things that'll lower your cost to own. You got a timing chain as opposed to a timing belt. All right, never have to change it. No, these timing belts you have to change 100,000 miles. You think you want to drive your car, forever, and then you're like, oh, timing belt, gotta change it. No, don't have to do that. You have iridium spark plugs in there. Basically what that means is that you won't have to change those before 105,000 miles. minimum, 105,000 miles. You also notice one little thing. You'll see your, your wiper fluid. You'll see your brake fluid. You'll see your, your coolant. You notice there's no power steering fluid at all. That's because this is equipped with electric power steering. All right, that's a newer technology Toyota is using. Gives you a smoother feel on the road, a smoother ride with the steering, but it also eliminates the need for power steering fluid. Better for the environment, one less cost to you in your daily and yearly use of the vehicle. All right. Let's go to the driver's seat, which I know you want to get into. Here, hop in. Get comfortable. All right. You'll notice, first of all, as you want to get comfortable, you do have a height adjustable seat. All right. You can pump that up or down. You have a tilting and telescoping steering wheel. It'll go in and out for you. You just release this here, in and out, up and down. All right. Power mirror adjustments. Okay. It's easy to get your mirrors set. Also, those mirrors are heated. So the winters we have, especially this last winter, that's a huge feature when you're trying to back out of your driveway.
Such a pain.
Yeah, that clears it right off for you within minutes. You're ready to go. You notice a nice wood grain trim of the XLE. You notice also the XLE that you're looking at here is equipped with, you see the phone on and off button?
Oh, is that Bluetooth?
You have Bluetooth, exactly, Bluetooth technology. Within a minute, we can program your phone to it before you drive off. And incoming calls will come right through the speakers. Your outgoing calls, you can talk to the car basically. You can program all your friends' names in and literally hit the button, say call Dennis, and it goes out to Dennis, calls Dennis. All right?
He's not in my top
Well,
five.
it's just an example.
He's not in my Fab Five.
Not in your Fave 5? All right, well, we'll have to talk to him about that. All right, you have a upgraded JBL audio system. Put 6 discs right in that deck right there, one at a time. Very simple. You also have, for the 09 Corolla, a display gauge right here. You can track your miles per gallon. You can track how many miles to empty. You can track your average speed driven. You can track your time driven. You can get like Einstein on this thing here. It's really, really impressive. If you want to just check this key out here, remote keyless entry with the trunk pop right on the key, so you don't have 2 separate fobs flying around.
Nice.
We got enough keys already. One key has a chip in the key, engine immobilizer key. What that means to you is that somebody cannot start this car without having the starter recognize that chip. A thief cannot hotwire the vehicle. So not only does that prevent theft, it gives you a 15% discount on your comprehensive insurance, so it saves you money, that key itself.
So I won't need low jack.
You will need low jack because it still can be flatbed, but that's the way the professionals do it. But thanks for asking, all right? But that'll just give you an additional insurance saving there. All right, you have headlights here. You have daytime running lights at all times, all right, for safety.
Yep.
You also have the audio controls on your steering wheel. That
Yeah, I
will
like
not
that.
only be convenient, you won't have to look away from the road while you're driving
Yeah.
with the kids and the wife, all right? Well, come on out. Let's show you this big trunk space you were asking me about. Here. A couple dead bodies in here, as you can see. All right, pop right here.
Always good to have room
Yep.
for them.
Dead bodies or golf bags, whatever you want.
How many salespeople can you fit in here?
It depends on who they are. All right. You got you have 2 releases here. You'll see. You can put your 2x4s or your golf bags right in there. These will fold right down like this. All right. Fold completely flat, 60-40 split. All right. So you can still carry 4 passengers and have storage space. All right. And again, you can't lock your wife in here because she can get out. All right.
That's okay.
Unfortunately, she'll be able to get out. All right. So we got that. I just want to show you a few things. Again, the XLE aluminum alloy wheels. All right. Now, yes, they look nicer. It's one of the things that attracted this vehicle to you. It looks nicer, but aside from looking nice, what they do is they're more durable than hubcaps or steel wheels. They last a lot longer. But the biggest thing that most people don't know about alloy wheels is that you notice there's no steel cap over that covering the brake. Doesn't make a difference. It will cool your brakes quicker, so you'll get longer brake life simply by having these alloy wheels. All right. Not to mention the aluminum is lighter than the steel plastic that you have on there, so you get longer brake life out of that. All right. It is a bonus. Back seat here, you'll notice lap belts in all positions, all right? So 3-point seat belts all the way across. So you get full coverage there. We also have, see these spots here? Now I have a 10-week-old son. And the first time I tried to put in my car seat, I didn't know what I was doing. All right, they have 3 different kinds of car seats now. Bottom line, these right here, you can latch it right in. That's the hooks right there. And the seat pop it right in. As they get bigger, and the bigger car seats, which I've learned you have to get, you have the latches here for the bigger seats. Yep. 3 headrests that all come out if necessary, or for the passengers when they're in there to protect them from whiplash. All right. Why don't we have a seat right here, please?